All right, I forgot to record. So anyway, again, welcome everybody. We are here to share our victories, non-scale victories, scale victories, things that you've experienced. So if you have something to share, which I'm sure everybody does, please share it. This first Tuesday of every month is all about loving on each other. So let's go. Ina, let's hear from you. Your hand was up. Let's go. You got to unmute yourself. There you go.
My non-scale victory is my ring is going around and around. That's my non-scale victory.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Ina. We like to hear that. Definitely like to hear that. Ina, is there anything else? Do you have any other victories you'd like to share? Or is that it?
Oh, I forgot.
Hold on, let me unmute you.
I forgot to lower my hand. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just asking because, you know, we communicate, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
Please.
I started my journey in April of this year, the 11th, and it's been 6 months later. I started out at 233. I am down to 195. So
Good.
I'm learning to post, and I'll tell you more later.
All right. Thank you, Ina. Thank you for sharing your story. Continue to get comfortable with sharing your story. Let's hear from Holly. Let's go, Holly. Now you'll have to unmute yourself, Holly. All right, I can't unmute you, but maybe just keep your hand up. If you get to unmute at some point, go ahead. Let's go on. We'll go to James. James, let's hear from Coach Fit James.
Good evening, everyone. So happy and honored to be here. You guys don't know me. A few of you know me from meetings and stuff, but my name is James. I am a certified OptiBA health coach. I have been coaching for 1 year as of September, and I've been on the program exactly a year back in August. So I came from a place of not loving myself, wearing this and telling people that I was okay for a very time when I really was not. I didn't see myself when I looked in the mirror. I was seeing a stranger. I was existing in a life and not living a life. Most days I was asking God to not let me wake up because I didn't want to just wake up and exist, but I wanted to live. And so through this program that I'm so grateful and blessed to have and to share, I've learned to love myself. I've learned to smile with light in my eyes and not a mask. And when I look in the mirror, I know who I am. I see who I am, and I love me again. I'm living a life of love, empowerment, and encouragement through the community that I've gained. I was at 333 pounds with high blood pressure and cholesterol. 9.5 months on program, I lost 128 pounds. No more medication for high blood pressure and cholesterol, no more back pain. I can breathe better. I love life, and I live it authentically. I post without fear. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to share this gift with so many other people because as we know, people are hurting and people are dying in the dark and existing in the dark. You know, we always say died in the dark. Well, a lot of people are existing in the dark like I was. And I'm now living and loving in the light. And so I'm so grateful for this program because without this program, I probably wouldn't be here today. And I'm grateful for all of you. So thank you for letting me share.
Wow, James, that was great. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate hearing your story every time. I'll never get tired of it, man. And James is an inspiration to me too. I've seen him, and I'm like, man, if he has those kind of results, I know I can too. I know I can too. All of us can. So keep it up, Coach Fit James in the building. We appreciate you for joining us. Listen, let's move on. Let's go to Blasi. Blasi, please, let us hear from you.
You know, I really appreciate my small victories that I have. And one of the victories that I have is that I've started walking, but I was able to walk 9 blocks without using my cane. And that really felt good to be able to do that.
That's amazing. No cane. No cane. We love it. We love it. Thank you for sharing that, Blasi. Keep up the good work. And man, we see you. We see you. Let's go. Okay, let's try Holly again. Holly, can you unmute? I saw it come off of mute real quick too. Or maybe I'm seeing things. It's doing something. All right. Keep trying. If you get unmuted, just stay unmuted, Holly. We want to hear from you. We definitely want to hear from you. Who else? Anyone else? Let's go to Amanda. Amanda, we'd love to hear from you, please.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, but you can't see me. Now you can see me. Okay. Hi, I'm Amanda. I am coming at you from Colorado. I got introduced to a program last April. And I would say prior to program, a lot of some of the things that Coach Fit James was saying, I didn't recognize myself. I didn't feel good about myself. I hated taking pictures. I'm a mom of 5, so I was easily run down by my kids and couldn't keep up with them. And I was really depressed. I was also diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome. So that's kind of was my wake up call. And that's when I realized that my current lifestyle was no longer working for me. My grandfather was also diagnosed with colon cancer, and that's very hereditary. So I knew I needed to change my lifestyle. And that's when I was introduced to program. I lost 45 pounds on program, and I was able to maintain and keep my weight off. But when I got to maintaining, I didn't quite reach my goal yet. I was like 10 pounds short of my goal, but I felt really good, and I was confident. And so I was good with it. And I maintained. And then I'm an educator, so I have summers off. And this last summer, I kind of felt myself regressing to my bad habits. So I got back on program and went back to what I know works. And then this time around, I thought I'm gonna try this coaching thing. So I initially got into it, I would say maybe a little selfish reasons, because I was like, hey, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. The teacher in me was like, if I'm teaching this to other people, then I'm gonna do better for myself. But that's also the servant leader in me. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 15 years almost. So that's what I do, is I give back to people. So now I want to give back to all my people and all the people I love and care about, and just have a greater impact. And so James is really coaching and mentoring me along. And so I officially made senior coach this last month. So that's where I'm at. And we keep talking about what's next. So what's next is, I guess, ED. Here we go.
I like it. I like it. That's what's next. And then there's going to be something next after that. Very good, Amanda. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you sharing that story with us. It's definitely encouraging.
I'm off
Holly,
mute now.
okay, Holly, let's go. Let's hear from Holly now.
I was just so excited. I was like, I gotta share my story, and I had to turn my light on, turn the camera on just for a minute because I'm at work. But I'm on lunch, so I'm not still in time. But I lost 15 pounds, a solid 15 pounds in 6 weeks. I'm so excited. I just had to share it. It was so nice, and I had 2 new clients that started this week. And they are my biggest cheerleaders, but that, like, when I told them that, they're so pumped and motivated. So I just wanted to share that with you. I appreciate all of you guys, really. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Holly.
I got to go back dark because, too much activity.
Okay, we
All right.
appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you for sharing that. We love you.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, very good. Very, very nice. Very nice. Wow. We just keep hearing bombs being dropped. I see in the chat, I'm not sure if Vonda is able to come off of mute, but she did put in there a non-scale victory. She has to wear a belt now. And she had to purchase new clothes. That is a non-scale victory. When you need a new belt, I think we all know that feeling, right? Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go to Ricky. Ricky, let's hear from you.
Well, I started off the program back in March of 2021, I think it was, yeah. And because they wanted to put me on dialysis. Well, last week I went to my kidney doctor and they tell me now my kidneys are stable. And so I'm really happy about that. My GFR is like above in the 30s now, which isn't great, but they say it's stable. So I'm happy about that. I don't have to do dialysis so far. Anyway, a year and a half without dialysis. That's great to be. And I'm so happy about that too, because I feel so wonderful. I mean, I feel so excellent that I started regular pioneering. And that means that I started helping other people to learn more about the Bible and how that they can have a better hope for the future of never having to go through these kind of things. And that's just making me doubly excited. So those are my no-scale victories.
Congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. We are happy to hear that. I like that word you use, stable. We want some stabilization, right? We want things to get stable in our lives as far as our health is concerned, most definitely. Thank you for sharing that, Ricky. Claudia, we'd like to hear from you. Let's go, Claudia. Can you unmute yourself? There you go.
Okay. I started the program last summer in 2021. And I think it's called maintenance. I'm on the maintenance plan now. When I started the program, I was 167. I lost 30 pounds to 137. But the good thing about the program is my average weight was between 185 and 190. And I would always lose weight. I could lose 20 pounds. I could get down into 165 and then I would stay there and then I'd go right back up. Last summer, when I got on this program, I was at that 165 to 167. And I had leveled off. I knew I was going to go back up, but then I got on this program and lost another 30 pounds. So this is the first time in over 30 years I am at 137. So I want to thank the program for that. I'm trying to do the maintenance. I almost fell off the wagon. No, I fell off the wagon back in March. And I gained between 10 and 15 pounds. But I started talking to Tamara. I was telling her what happened. I had a couple of friends and relatives die. And unfortunately, I'm a foodaholic when I get depressed. I eat instead of not eat. But I got back on the wagon. I went and lost the weight I gained. And right now I'm telling everybody that I did it so I don't slip up again. And because before no one knew, I hadn't said anything about it. I said, well, I'm gonna try to do this maintenance kind of on my own, but I know I can't do it on my own. I have to let people know what I'm doing. So right now I'm right back to 137. My cholesterol now is good. I was taking metformin, that's a diabetic pill. I was up to 4 pills. I'm now down to 1 pill. And I think it's just because I'm scared to not take that 1 pill. But my sugar levels are very good. So that's my thing I wanted to talk about.
Well, thank you, Claudia. We applaud you. Very, very nice. Very nice. It's definitely good to hear those kind of things. You know, you think about other folks who have those same conditions, and to know you found something that's not a magic pill, but something that's definitely helping to reverse those issues that you've had just by changing by developing healthy habits in your life. So keep up the good work, Claudia. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's go to Cheryl.
Good evening. It was a really stressful week last week. I was a little bad because we were in the emergency operations center, and it was a little stressful with the hurricane. Luckily, I dodged a bullet. Not that I do feel bad for the people that it did hit much worse than us. But I got 2 clients over the last few weeks. One just, I was hoping she was going to be on this evening, but she's not. She lost 7 pounds in her first week, which is huge. The other person, I actually kind of stole from another coach. She had her kit for over 2 weeks and was letting it sit. And I was trying to get her into the program. I didn't know she had already bought a kit. And so we opened the kit, we went through it. I, told her about setting up the days and how to arrange food, and she's doing really, really good. And she'll be checking in on Friday, and hopefully she'll lose at least 7 pounds as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good, Cheryl. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. Let's go to, is it Shar?
Yes, Shar. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say, as far as off scale, I started at size 16 and I'm down to 12, 10 even. Depends on how clothes are. Depends.
Mhm.
But yeah. So I started at the end of April. And so it's now end of September, beginning of October. So I guess that's like 5 months. So I'm just going to continue on, keep going. I have 10 more pounds that I want to lose. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, well, thank you. That's a great victory there. Going down, that sounded like about 6 sizes. So very good, very good. Keep it up. I know that feels good. Thank you so much for sharing. And that 10 pounds will come off quicker than you think. So stick to it. Let's go to Crystal. Crystal, what's up?
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say that I am halfway at my weight goal. I'm down 38 pounds. And Friday, I put on a pair of jeans that like, oh my God, they're too big. So I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to share that tidbit right there.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for sharing, Crystal. Love your posts. Keep posting, as well as everybody's that I see. Keep posting. It's encouraging us all. Let's hear from Boss Mama Barbara. Let's go.
Okay, hello everybody. It's good to see my peoples, Shar and my nephew over there, Armando and other ones. Anyway, I came on here because I just want to say, well, I actually began the program back in June last year, and I lost my 30 pounds within about 3 or 4 months. I'm also diabetic, so I was on insulin, taking it twice a day. Then I was also taking 3 different type of pills, and those that are diabetic, they know what I'm talking about, the metformin and the glipizide and all of that. So I'm only taking 1 pill right now, and that's the metformin, because I've been diabetic for about 38 years, ever since I was, pre-diabetic with my daughter. So I'm just taking that one right now, the metformin, trying to get my A1C down so I can be non-diabetic. And I'm not going to be like my sister-in-law, Claudia. When they say I'm going to get off of that, I am getting off. I am getting off. Goodbye. Phew, I don't want it. But I want to come in here to say that, because I'm on maintenance now, our weight seems to go up and goes down some. I know Ricky mentioned that when she went on her trip, and I was really encouraged by that, because like she said, and like other ones said, we know what to do. So when I got on that scale last week and saw that, I think I was like over 7 pounds, 5 pounds, I don't mind. 7 pounds, I was like, wait a minute. And I like it when you can, when you weigh yourself every week, because now you can go back. Not a month ago, you can go back and we can say, what did I do? What did I do? Was it too much of this, too much of that, or something I shouldn't have had? And I told my coach, which is my daughter, Tamara, I said, that's okay. Because next month when I get on the scale, I bet you I'll be back down, because I know what to do, because we're trained to know what to do, to eat correctly, to eat right. So I got on the scale Monday, and yes, indeed, I was back down. I got off that weight and was like, okay, this is it. But now I really like to go back down to my 3 pounds. I'm actually down to like 165, but I was over that last week. And I was like, oh, heck no. So, you know what I'm talking about, Coach Fit James? So I was like, no. So anyway, I'm back down on 165. So I'm thinking by Monday, before Monday, I'll be back down to 160. But this is what I like about the program, because like I said, you can go back and you can look and you can see, I can see what I did, what I didn't do, what I had too much of, and let's work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my partner in crime is Shar. She already we know. So she'll, she knows what I was eating and what I was not eating. I didn't tell her that I had gained, a little bit more weight, but still in all, I'm working on it. So it just shows that what I really like about the program is that it teaches us how to eat, and we just don't keep going and keep going and keep going up. We know that we weigh ourselves weekly. It'll tell us what we're doing. We can look back at it, we can correct it, and we keep moving. And that's what I like about it. I would never go back to where I was, because for me to go back, that means I go back to more diabetic pills, insulin, unhappy, bloated, swollen, inflammation, and being unhappy. And that's not where I want to be. So I make sure that I maintain my weight. And that's all I had to say on that.
Very good, Barbara. Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate hearing from you. Keep leading with your health. That's what we do here. We lead with our health. Set that example. Let's hear from Nelly.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to hear everybody stories and everybody health is good. That's what I love this program. I lost my 20 pounds last year when I started this program, and I've been helping and other people. And today I went to Walmart and I see one of my brothers who started the program, and he lost 35 pounds, and he just thanked me and say he's very happy, his clothes fitting good. And it's the beautiful of this program, the satisfaction that you get when you see one who you helping. They motivate us to continue helping more people. And I've been trying very hard this month to reach more people, to talk to more people, and to see how this program take us ahead, and not give up. And we all struggle, we all there, but I know we continue, and it's the important thing. We just had to continue because this program is wonderful.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Nelly. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Now, it says Charles Moore. So if I said that wrong, please forgive me, but please, we'd like to hear from you.
No, it's not Charles Moore. This is his wife. My name is Cindy. I started the program about 2 weeks ago. I was kind of reserved about this because I've tried different things before and I have lost weight, but it comes back. What I wanted to let everybody know, and I didn't believe it, but the first week I lost 11 pounds. I kid you not, 11. I've never lost that much in one time ever in my life. And I'm still on the roll, so I'm gonna stick with the program. And by spring, I'm gonna be back to sending more.
We like it. We like it. Thank you so much for joining and sharing that. We're happy to have you in the community amongst the family. And we look forward to hearing your future scale and non-scale victories. Keep up the good work. Excellent. Excellent. I did see something in the post. I'm not sure if Anita wants to come off mute. Where is Anita? Well, she may not be by her phone, but she did. If you didn't see it in the chat, she said she wanted to share that she's maintaining her weight loss. She's still trying to lose an additional 15 pounds. And she's thankful to God for her daughter. Oh, this is Lanita's mother. So Lanita is her coach, her mother. And that's a beautiful connection right there. Mother and daughter getting healthy together. That's awesome. And she says Lanita has encouraged her every week, and not a week has passed that she doesn't receive encouraging words. So Anita, keep up the great work. You have a good coach, so keep making waves and you'll lose that additional 15 pounds in no time. Keep it up. Are there any other victories? Let me look in the chat here and see if anyone else posted anything. While there's no hands up, I'll share mine. So when I started the program, I was 288 pounds. My heaviest was 293. Tried several different things, and I wasn't losing weight. And so I was dealing with depression. I wasn't comfortable in my clothes and my own skin. I think I heard somebody say about something about pictures. I didn't like taking pictures. I love taking pictures now. I have the phone out everywhere I go. You know, I'm just a selfie king to a degree. Anyway, I wasn't healthy. I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle, eating whatever I wanted to, because I felt like I had the right to do that, but I didn't pay attention to the fact that I was hurting myself. So since I started the program, which was back in January of this year, today I weighed in yesterday and I am down to 205 pounds. I've lost 83 pounds so far. And I am so happy because I think Claudia was mentioning it falling off, falling off the horse. I had fallen off because I went on vacation. I was out celebrating my anniversary. And then I had 2 illnesses of myself that kind of kept me down. But I said, man, I haven't hit this healthy weight yet. It's time. I have to get back up. My journey cannot stop like this. It cannot end like this. And so I was struggling around the 220 zone. I stayed determined, and I was so happy. I said, before I weighed in, I said, I just want to be close to 205. And so I was at 205 yesterday. I'm excited. Now my next goal, I just want to see a number under 200. My good friend Blasi says Wonderland. She's in Wonderland. I want to get to Wonderland with her. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. That's my scale victory, is that I'm down to 205 pounds. I'm ecstatic. And this is one of those moments you get to where, comfort can kick in. You get comfortable and you say, oh, well, I'm good here. You getting all the compliments and all these things that make you feel good. The clothes are fitting. You know that you've lost a sufficient amount of weight. But what we learn here is okay, now, yeah, we lost the weight. What about our habits? And are we at a healthy weight? Are we really at a healthy weight? In our minds, we might say, yeah, and the mirror's telling us, yeah, and don't trust mirror. If the mirror's talking back, you want to run from that, okay? Don't listen to it. But the scale and measurements is your friend, right? You measure your waist. You want to step on the scale and learn what your numbers are. And so, everybody still says, and I think I've said this before, oh, don't get too small. And my favorite comeback is, you didn't tell me don't get too big. So You know, you can keep that. Don't get too small stuff to yourself. I'm just trying to do what I can to add a few extra years to my life by being in control of what I'm putting into my body. And that's what we're learning. That's what we're learning. And we can identify when we're starting to go back the other way. That's what's beautiful too. As long as you stick to the process, trust the process, stick to the elements in the book, and really apply those things into your routine, your habits now, you're going to be fine. You fall off, okay, fall forward. Don't fall backwards, just fall forward. That's some things that we learn. So excellent. Let's keep up the work. But that's my thing. You know, I have to go clothes shopping, but I'm scared to go clothes shopping right now because I'm still losing weight. So I'm still losing weight. Blasi, we'd love to hear from you, please.
Another non-scale victory that I had was I was able to get rid of all of the clothes in my closet. I mean, all of the clothes in my closet, I was able to get rid of them. And it was so weird to see how big I was to where I am now. Because when I realized that I needed to lose weight, my suits were a size 32. And now I'm down where I had to get rid of all of my suits. And because even the size 20 is too big. So I have to go and find a size 18 suit. And that made me feel really good to see how far I have come.
Awesome. That is so, oh, wow. Just keep coming with the victories, Blasi. I like it. I like it. We appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that. If you have more than one non-scale victory, please share it because we want to hear it. It all helps. It all helps. Please, Barbara.
Okay, so actually I'm following behind Blasi because what happened on Flossie, what happened to me yesterday was that I was actually going through my closet. Now, these are clothes that I had back before the pandemic and I was wearing them. They was actually 12s and 13s and they were just taking up room in my closet. But, you know, sometimes you may keep it there because maybe you think, you know, mentally you may go back. And these are not, you know, big lot clothes. These were clothes from, you know, big name stores. You just don't give things away like that, you know? So yesterday I said, I'm going through here because it's taking up room. And I took out, and I was putting up, these were all different type of pants and slacks. But I said, first I would unzip it and unbutton it and put them on. Then I was like, stop doing that. See if you can put them on without unbuttoning them. And I started just putting the pants on and they were still falling off. So I just went through the closet. The first things I got rid of was mostly all my pants and jeans. I just folded them up and put them away. So I had a friend that came over yesterday. She was sharing something with me. We was been looking for backpacks. So anyway, she showed me her backpack and said, you know, do you like it? And he was excited about that. And I said, I got some pants because I kept telling her I had some pants. But I told her she wasn't going to be able to wear them, but she didn't believe me. But anyway, actually, my friend is Shar. I kept saying, you can't wear these. They're going to be too big for you. No, I wear 12. And you don't wear 12, honey, you wear 10. She didn't believe me because sometimes we see ourselves the way we were before, not how we are. So anyway, she started trying them on. So I said to her, don't unzip them and unbutton them. If you can put them on without unbuttoning them and unzipping them, they're too big. Anyway, 3/4 of them fell off of her. It was really funny looking at her trying to try them on. But then there was just a few of them that she could wear, you know, because of the way they was made. But the point of it is like what was already said, is that, you know, at this time now, I began to pack. I need to just go through everything and start packing them up. Because I bought, and I did like you, Stanley, and I'm not going to do it too much now, is that I was buying clothes in the middle of me losing my weight. And therefore, I got those that I cannot wear. So now I'm still wasting money because I put them on and they just look like size 12s on me. But right now I'm a size 9 and 10. And so naturally me and my client and my partner in crime, Shar, we're both actually the same size. I kept telling her, Shar, you're a 10. But like I said, she had to see that yeah, she's a 9, 10 too. So I just thought it was kind of funny. And I'm glad that I just packed them all up. I don't have to worry about looking at them in the closet no more. And because I'm not going back there. I'm not going back to that size. So I don't need them. So anyway, I'm just going to give them away. So I just want to share that non-skill victory as well. I enjoyed it. It was fun doing that.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, Barbara. I know that feeling. You be like, you know what, let me hold on to these clothes because I might come back to these. You lose a little bit of weight, right? You try some little fad and you lose some weight real quick. Don't know how to keep it off, but you kind of taste of, you have this habit of losing weight and kind of going back up, losing weight. So you're like, no, I'll keep those. I'll be back in those. No, we're not doing that. Get rid of those clothes. Because you're psyching your mind out. You're saying you're setting yourself up to fail. Setting yourself up to fail. Don't do that to yourself. Get rid of those clothes. I had to do the same thing too. Big suits in there. I'm like, oh, these are nice suits. I don't know anybody that could fit them. So, I just had to donate them. But Jamie left something in the chat here. She can't unmute, but her non-scale victory is watching her client become a coach. Awesome. Helping her first client. She is growing into an amazing coach for her client. She talks to everyone about the program, encouraging them to join us. While we were working the storm, she kept putting me in check when I wanted to stress eat. She is doing amazing. So proud of her and her growth. That's awesome. So you've trained her, you've helped her to really develop some great habits. And you see that accountability come back full circle. That's why coaching is so awesome. That's why it's so awesome. I don't want to be the one to be saying, hey, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. And then I'm not doing it, right? But if I do have some struggles, I know I could come and share it here and I'll be held accountable. But I like to be transparent with those who I'm coaching. Hey, listen, I understand where you're at. I've been there. And this is how I work through it. And that's how you can work through it too. So very good. Very good. Get rid of those clothes. Anyone else want to share anything? Okay. Ina is back on it. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Yes, I have a non-weight victory. And all the women who knows them have slips, they fall to the ground. I wore one out in field service and I was looking down, my slip was on the ground. So I have to give all those away. So that's one good one. Woo!
Very good. Very good. That's awesome. Ricky, please.
Well, y'all remember Miss Jane Day that comes sometimes, and she's usually here, but she had another engagement tonight, and she was sorry she couldn't come and tell her, so I'm gonna tell anyway. But she called me one day and she said, I finally got the point. I finally got the point. So, cause she likes to go to the track, and so she likes to take stuff, while she's there and eat it that would throw her off every time. So anyway, she finally got the point to take something with her in her purse. And so what she likes are the shakes. And so she takes a bottle of water and put a shake in it and shakes it up and drinks that. So now she's down to 158. And she started an exercise class, and they congratulated her in the exercise class because she had lost, I think she said 5 pounds of body fat or something like that. I don't know how that goes as far as gyms are concerned, but they were real proud of her for that, and they congratulated her, and she was just so excited. And she's also saying she is excited because she's 80 years old. And now she has men trying to talk. She said, they wait till I get 80 years old and try to talk to me. Anyway, that's her non-scale victory.
That's great. Great. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's a good one. They wait till she's 80 years old. She done got healthy. Now they want to try to shoot their shot, as they call it. All right. Okay. Anyone else have anything they want to share? Any new clients? Any new clients want to say anything? I'm not going to point any fingers, but I'm just saying, that exists. Okay. But we welcome you all. We do welcome you. Got someone else joining right now. This was great. This was really good. A lot of victories, a lot of things we can relate to. Uh-oh. That's my alarm for my lean and green. Anybody else set their alarms? I set my alarms. Got to use them every 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. So this was great. If we don't have anything else, we may end earlier. Just want to encourage everybody as you continue to go on your journey, people are going to notice you and people are going to approach you. What are you doing? I want to do it too. And you may want to consider coaching them. Your coach doesn't mind getting those referrals. That's fine. But you know, maybe that's something you want to do too, because kind of you think about like what Jamie mentioned as far as her client who became a coach is keeping her accountable. You know, you just kind of see that full circle kind of come into play. So becoming a coach just adds more accountability and you know, it puts some money in your pocket on the side if that's what you're looking for too. You know, I know myself, I hope to lose my job or not lose. I want to quit. I want to fire my boss. That's how I word it. I want to fire my boss. I'm not going to let them fire me. But anyway, please, let's go back to more. You told me your first name and I'm sorry. I want to say Charles, but I know it's not Charles. Please.
It's Cindy.
Cindy, okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody on the program so far that says that they were bulimic or anorexic, but I was there. I was anorexic almost. And this is what scared me about this program, because you're supposed to eat a certain way, and I was doing it my way, and it wasn't the healthiest. I was actually dying. I didn't know it at the time. And so my husband kind of like force fed me pancakes because I had 2 little children to raise. So any diet that comes across to me, I'm always skeptical because it frightens me. And when people start talking about diets and this and that, I get nervous. So with this program, since it's put in portions a certain way, I feel that I will be able to do this, and I'll be able to do this for life. And I just never heard anybody. Everybody said they overate or nervous eating, but I've never heard anybody say bulimic or anorexic. So I just wanted to let you all know that.
Thank you for sharing that. That's really good to hear. And see, that just goes to show, it just proves again, the program is for a lot of folks. You know, now, of course, your doctor may not suggest it, and hopefully they explain to you why, but help you come up with a plan. We're not going to override what the doctor says, but I mean, the program really works for just about any and everybody. Just trust the process, the way it's designed. All you have to do is just follow the steps. It's simple. But then it comes to the mind. See, it's our mind that kind of gets in the way. I want this, I want that. I had an issue the other day where I bought Cheez-Its for my kids. And I said, man, I was getting hungry. And I have the Optavia popcorn downstairs, but I said, no, I want some Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. And I said, you know what? You can live without it. It ain't gonna hurt you to not have them. So that's another non-scale victory. I said no to Cheez-Its and I ate some popcorn instead. Barbara, please.
I appreciate what Cindy said about, you know, she didn't hear that or anybody being a bulimic or anything like that. But this is the other thing about the program. People think that it's a weight loss program. This program is about people getting healthy, whether you're heavy, whether you're small, because just because a person is small, it doesn't make that person healthy. So whatever the person's situation is, the program is not about people losing weight per se. It's about getting healthy. Now, for me, when I started off, I was not thinking about losing weight. Mine was a health journey. It was actually, I just wanted to get healthy. I want to get my body healthy. So if somebody comes on there and they're bulimic, you know, the program is still going to help you because you wasn't eating correctly. Even being a bulimic, you was actually starving your body. You know, and some people starve their bodies and they're heavy, and some people starve their bodies and they're small. So the program helps everybody, no matter what your situation is, you know, to get healthy. But as you said, Stanley, it's not for everybody because the journey is a mind journey. It's mental. So that's the hardest part of the journey, the mental part of it. So if we can get over that, because like you said, some of us would eat because it was emotional eating. Some people was eating because they was depressed. Like some mentioned, when you're going through things, if you lost loved ones, sometimes, you know, we eat for comfort, you know, so there's so many different reasons why we do, or some people don't eat at all. But this program is going to train us, and it's training us how to eat correctly, starting with the morning, getting up, eating, make sure we're hydrating our bodies. Waters are so important. So there's so many aspects of this program, and we have all the educational books that we need to help us to go on our journey and be healthy. So whether we're small, whether we're heavy, or whether we're all right, we may already be in the best of, we may be at the best weight, but we still need to be healthy. Some people, they could be at their weight. They may say, I'm at 130, that's where I need to be. But how are you eating? Are you eating healthy? So that's the point. That's the point of the program. And that's what I like about it, because that's all I wanted to learn how to do, was to eat healthy, learn how to eat, because I was already eating, but I wasn't eating properly. I was eating healthy. I didn't eat a lot of junk food, but I was not eating correctly. I wasn't getting up in the morning and eating. I could get up in the morning and be 4 hours before I have my first meal. So, you know, this program teaches us how to eat correctly, and that's what I like about it. So I really appreciate Cindy bringing out that point. Like she said, she never heard nobody mention that, but it may be people going through that, and they may think, like, you know, with that, she may be thinking, I'm scared. I don't need to lose no weight. You know, I'm already bulimic. But it's not about that. It's about getting our bodies healthy. So I'm glad that everything is working out for you, Cindy. And please continue, you know, with the program. It's going to help you. It's going to help us how to eat correctly. And, you know, you'll start feeling better and able to play with your children, you know, more if you're not already doing that. So this is the best program I've ever heard of. And, you know, I recommend it to everybody. And that's why I just want to become a coach to pay it forward for those. So I really appreciate you bringing that out, Cindy. That was very interesting to me. That was it.
All right. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you. Well, folks, anyone else have anything they'd like to share? This has been great. I thank everybody for sharing as much as you have. You got us through just about almost an hour of time, hearing all these wonderful experiences, the success stories, and just the transparency. So keep up the good work. You know, stay in communication with your coach, stay in communication with the community, because that's going to help you as well. You make sure you're taking advantage of all four components that Optavia is providing to you. Okay, your coach, the community, the transformation system, and the feelings. Stay connected with your feelings. Those feelings are awesome. I know some people get into maintenance and they still, even past that, will still eat the feelings because they are good, aren't they? They're good. So has anybody tried the butterscotch yet? Does anyone have that? I know some folks have ordered it. You tried it, Blossy?
Yes, it is really good.
All right.
It is really good.
All right. We got to get our hands on that. Okay, awesome. Hey, listen, everybody be great. Stick to your program. Keep making those strides in the right direction when it comes to your health. And keep sharing. Share your story with others. Inspire people, because if you know this works, this is good. This is good. Share it with folks, because especially those you care about, because you know, you want them to be healthy too, right? You know, there's some things we can't control, but what we put in our body is something we can control. What we put in our minds is something we can control. All right, everybody, listen, have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I enjoyed spending my time here with everyone. And we know James and Flora will be back next week to enlighten us, and we'll be going into a new element next week. So until then, let's keep making greatness happen, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.